Should I take it off for real?
No, I don't think you should.
I mean, for the for the video, because it's kind of weird in the video.
I don't think it's weird. I like being able to see your sleeves.
And the fact that it's cropped.
Okay, then just stand like this the whole time.
Oh, that's hilarious.
I do like that it's cropped. It looks really cute.
Yes.
Yeah, I like it. You guys can't tell, but it's a super cute sweater.
I was like her shelves.
Okay, yeah, you can't tell, but my shelves look really good in person. They do, though.
They do. They super do.
On camera, it wasn't well thought out.
Well, no, I think if we had time,
yeah,
we could make them look nice.
Yeah,
but we're not.
There's that big empty space next to you.
How's that?
We literally only put the books directly behind us.
I know. We should have put some right here. She recently unhauled a bunch of books.
A bunch.
And got, can I say how much?
Yeah.
$99 at McKay's.
And they still gave me like a good few bags back, which my mom said she would take. So I gave them to her because I just want to like,
consolidate.
Yeah, because
get the stuff you want.
It's a little unnecessary.
Sure.
You know, so.
Yeah.
And then I got like 4 books. But ones I knew I would keep.
Sorry, it was too hot to drink yet.
It is very hot. Okay.
How do you feel right now? How are you feeling?
I feel good, but a little nervous.
Me too. I haven't felt nervous to film like this since we started.
Well, my hands are sweating now, so stop talking about your nerves.
Okay.
What are you going to title this?
I don't know.
Are you going to cry right now? We've not even started.
I know.
Well, and then I watched a couple of people's videos yesterday, and I was like, oh man, Jashana C's video of BookNet Fest, I was like, all these wonderful people that, you know, I'm really glad that we met, but it, you know, just seeing everybody like there again and in that community, I was like, oh man. But yeah. Do you want me to get a box of tissues?
I need a minute.
Can you ask your grandma for some?
Hello, everyone.
Hello. I didn't like the way I said that. That was really weird. Okay,
we're gonna make this intro happen. We've decided to no longer make BookTube videos.
Yeah. And
it's rough. But it's the right thing.
Yeah.
For us. Mm-hmm. And let's talk about it.
Yeah.
For maybe what could be the last time.
Yeah.
I'm Jessica.
I'm Christeena.
And you're watching Game of Tones.
So different from our Game of Tones!
Game of Tones.
Game of Tones.
It's a funeral.
You
are the wind beneath my wings. This is not something we decided to do a week ago. This was like something that's been on our minds. Mm-hmm. And 3 days ago, I said to you, how do you feel about
our channel?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You wanted to have a serious discussion about our channel. Yeah.
And I said, we've kind of been phoning it in for a little while.
Mm-hmm.
And what do you think about stopping?
Yeah.
And then you said that
I've been thinking about it for a while, because ever since starting work, it's been incredibly difficult to find balance with everything, but I don't want to lose you or our friendship or the community. I don't want to lose the people that we've met either.
Yeah.
But I do want to continue this, but it's
coming together and talking and hanging out is like the best.
And talking about books, we talk about what we read all the time. And that's one thing you said, is you didn't want to, you're like, tell me what you're reading though. Yeah. I was like, yeah. But as far as like, I'm not like when we started, I was so in love with filming and editing and watching videos and just like doing all of that. And I haven't felt that for a while. And not like you have to be in love with something to continue doing it. Mm-hmm. But
well, it came at a time when we were both stay-at-home moms.
Yeah, I didn't have any really close friends.
I didn't either.
Because I had one close friend when I worked, and then I became a stay-at-home mom when she continued to work, and then we just kind of drifted apart. Mm-hmm. And then
you're talking about Holly?
Yeah, and then I just didn't. I didn't really have this, and even with Holly, we weren't like this, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, we were friends. We hung out outside of work, but not this,
right?
You know. And so, yeah, I was kind of a little lost and lonely, I guess. And then,
me too. And it just came at the perfect time, and it was a thing that we needed. I needed a hobby.
Yeah, same.
And I needed a best friend.
Same.
And I still do need a best friend. I need my best friend.
Same. Me too.
But I think now that our circumstances have changed,
yeah,
I feel like we're just doing it now because we've been doing it and we like hanging out once a week.
Yeah. It's been hard for me to find that desire to want to, like, even when I think about, like, what are we going to film? When it comes to, like, wrap-ups and TBRs, I'm like, oh, an easy one, you know? And it's been hard to find that desire to, like, want to.
We just don't put in the homework anymore.
No.
You know?
We used to keep, like, notebooks full of, like, ideas and, like.
And, like, what we're going to, you know.
Yeah, we used to write down everything, a lot of stuff. And we were, like, really worried about.
And now we don't do any extra stuff. We just show up on the day and whatever comes out of our mouth is what comes out of our mouth.
Well,
like
and
right now.
Literally, it's, like, the day before and it's, like, what are we filming tomorrow?
Yeah.
You know? And it's like, oh, maybe we can find a tag to do or something. And there are people out there who are making, like, great content. I mean, great content.
Yeah.
And not that you have to make those sort of videos to be relevant, but, you know, I just don't feel like this is something that I need in my life anymore.
Yeah.
And I don't mean that in, like, a negative way. I still want to see people and talk to people and, you know, watch videos and comment and whatever.
Yeah, we're still going to be, like,
there.
Here, we're still going to have.
I would still love to buddy read with BookTube people as well.
Oh, like, yeah, me too. I thought of that too. We're still going to be active in the community, I hope. And we're still going to keep this channel. So, like, if you were to comment on another video, we would
still reply.
Yeah, we'd still see it.
Yeah, I love this community. But to do this once a week, every week, and then, which we've been pretty lenient on ourselves as well.
Yeah.
For a while now.
If there's like a week where we're just like, stuff's going on.
Like after BookNet Fest was crazy.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I have a kid who's in and out of the hospital.
Yeah.
You know.
And that was really hard. Yeah. You guys were in there for almost a week. Yeah.
And we still have, like, appointments and stuff. And it's like, he's okay. He just has, you know, health problems.
A chronic illness, I guess you would say. Yeah. Okay, and then yesterday you posted on Instagram. And I felt terrible.
Why?
Because you were like, it's our 3-year anniversary. And I was like, and we're going to film our quitting BookTube video tomorrow.
I know. Well, I wanted to do that to acknowledge the fact that we've been doing this for 3 years.
That's wild.
And it was really something special.
Yeah.
You know. We created this thing that means a lot to me.
Yeah.
Like, a lot. Just because this is ending now doesn't mean
that it's not gonna.
That it. I mean, it'll always be, you know, the thing that we did. That was really cool.
I'm still gonna, like, even in the Facebook memories or Instagram memories or whatever, if it pops up, like, when we first took that picture together of, like, we should find it and insert it, of, like, that, our books, you know?
That was the first time we had ever filmed.
Yeah, and we did that as our cover photo or profile photo.
We need a profile photo.
Yeah, and I love that photo, and anytime that pops up, I'm still gonna be like, remember that time when we sat in front of a camera on my floor?
Yeah.
And we became best friends.
We did.
Yeah. And it was so much fun.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah. And I wouldn't trade it for anything. When you asked me to join BookTube, I was like, does she know who she's asking? I don't feel, like, smart enough or, like, like, I don't feel like I read enough. But then, like, we did it together, and I felt so good, though, and it felt great, and it's like...
It was fun.
Yeah.
And we would talk about books together, and I really enjoyed doing that with you, and that's all I wanted. We talked to Megan from Tome Infinity.
Yeah.
And about this. And
yeah.
She said, it seems like you guys have the most fun when you do discussion videos. And
yeah.
I was like, dang, you're right. And we haven't done that in a long time.
That's
the thing I wanted to do the most, and I lost sight of that, I think. When we would get together, we were excited about a book, and we talked about all the things that happened within it.
Yeah.
And that's when that happens, it's like magic.
Yeah.
And I think that's the thing that I wanted to do the most. And that was the first video we did after.
Yeah, because we did Bird Box.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Because we read that for our In Real Life book club.
Yeah, and we had lots of thoughts, and we were just like, blah, blah, blah. And that video has...
And it's so funny, too, because in that video, I was like, meh, about the book. But when I look back on the book now, I'm like, I loved it.
I know, but even if you were like, man, we still had a lot to say about the book.
We did. I struggle a lot with feeling kind of guilty in that aspect because I feel like I don't finish books quick enough and I don't get to them soon enough. And I've been struggling with my reading since work and being like present in the books. Like, you know how you read a book and like you're in it, like you're fully in it. You can tell everybody what happened. And here for a long time, I'll read a book and then 5 minutes later, I'm like, what just happened? Mm-hmm. What did I just listen to? What did I just read? And so it's hard for me to get that passion from books like I used to because I'm having a hard time.
Well, you're exhausted.
With that.
She gets up at 1 a.m. to go to work.
Yeah, or 3 a.m. depending if I work 8 or 10 hour days. But
I
work a lot of 10 hour days. A lot of 10 hour days. I'm doing that tomorrow.
So I would not be able to. I don't know.
I know, but I do.
I would not be able to.
But I loved, like, being a duo channel. I feel guilty sometimes. Like I'm not picking up my part of it. Like I need to be. You do so much of it already that I can't even like finish a book and be one and like.
Well, when you started
want to talk about it,
I just kept doing my thing.
Yeah.
You know, and. It's not like I had to step up in any way. Yeah. You know, I just kept doing what I was doing. And, but then we stopped collaborating. Yeah. You know? And, I think that's the thing. And also, we had to stop doing our discussions, because we, you know, like I've told you before, you know, it felt like the stars had to align in order for us to do a discussion. Yeah. You know? Yeah. We had to finish a book at the same time. We had to want to read it, or discuss it, I mean. Yeah. We had to be able to film soon after that. Yeah. And just things
there's so many
got in the way.
Into it. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's hard. It's just, you know, I don't want to like hold you back from, you know, something that.
You're not holding me back. You have propelled me forward.
Thank you. I try. Well, and you're always so understanding and so very nice about it. So that makes me feel a lot better. Cause
this is.
I could be harsh on myself about it. Mm-hmm. So
this has always been like the thing we do for fun.
You sound like me now.
And I know.
Because I always have to tell you that.
I know, yeah. Because I've always like obsessed over like
subscriber count and like the content of it. You've always been more into. I don't want to say the algorithm because you're not like that into it, but you've always been more like, have you seen our subscriber count? And I'm like, I haven't looked at it since the last time you asked me, you know?
And look at the views we got on this video.
And I'm always like, whoa, that's awesome. Okay, you know? Right. It's always just been, for me, it's been about hanging out with you. Yeah. And just having fun doing it, like our Dumbledore video, cracks me up to this day.
It's my favorite. I still kick myself in the butt.
I rewatched it a couple months ago, and I was just like, that's so stupid. But it's so funny, and it was so much fun. Yeah. And just those kind of videos where we got, like, really passionate about, like, And that's like the theater of you coming out, and you get all these creative ideas, and I get really excited about it, and I'm like, yes, let's do it. Let's like be full on in character.
We should have done more like skits.
We should have, yeah, that would have been a lot of fun. But I like coasting though, and so I was like, easy tags,
coasting,
easy tags. Yeah, and I don't want to. I don't want to. Yeah, I don't want to coast.
Yeah.
And then like going to BNF and everybody
got to do that.
I'm so happy we got to do that. And everybody was like so smart and talking so much about challenging yourself and your channel and your reading and all these things. And I was just like, I just want to read for fun, which I do, but I do also want to challenge myself. And so I just think about it too much. And I think like, I'm not going to be able to find a balance when I psych myself out a lot because I overthink a lot of things, and when I just need to just do it.
I've always put a lot of pressure on myself when I started BookTube. I was like, oh, I have to read a lot now.
Yeah.
And I have to be critical. And I would get stressed.
Yeah.
So I wonder what it's going to be like now reading post BookTube.
Okay, see, since we've made the decision 3 days ago.
Yeah.
To quit BookTube. Which is weird to say.
Yeah.
I was like, I can read what I want. But it's not that I haven't been able to do that though.
I know.
But it's kind of like this weight of like, it doesn't matter if I only read one book a month now. Not that it mattered before.
Yeah.
But something psychological about it is like, I don't know, releasing?
Yes.
And so then I've been reading this book for a while, and it's been taking me a little bit, The Dream Thief by Maggie Stiefvater. And so yesterday I was like, I don't know. And so I forced myself to pick it up. I was like, you either need to DNF it or you need to, finish it. And then I ended up reading a lot of it, and I was like, into it. And I wasn't. I don't know if that's just because I had some free time where I could actually sit down for a good chunk of time and just read, or if that's from BookTube. But I did get on and watch other people's videos, which I like rarely do anymore, ever. And watching their videos, I was like, yeah, I want to watch more people's videos. But that's so, I don't know what it is in my brain, but it's like, you don't have to do this. Well, now I want to do it,
Okay, yeah.
And I don't know what, that doesn't make any sense, but.
I've had a different experience.
Okay.
I haven't read anything.
Yeah.
And I scroll through my subscriptions to like pick out something to watch, and I started crying.
Why?
I don't know why it's so emotional.
Yeah. Well, we did it for 3 years.
3 years,
a super long time.
Once a week.
And I don't want people to think that, I don't know, that we're not grateful or something. You know what I mean? Because, we've met so many great people on BookTube. And I do also kind of feel bad of doing this after BookNet Fest when people started subscribing to our channel.
Sure.
And then now all of a sudden we're like, just kidding, bye.
Well, now would be a good time to hit the bell icon. And so maybe in years from now, if we're in a different situation, we might post again.
Yeah. Well, and that's the thing we talked about too. So we're not going to delete our channel or anything like that. Yeah. But if there is maybe a book that we're both really passionate about,
and we just finished
it, and we want to talk about it, maybe we'll film something. Yeah. Or if there's anything we want to talk about,
sure,
I would be open to doing a
again,
video.
But zero pressure. We're not on BookTube anymore, basically.
Yeah, without that pressure to upload and get it up by a certain time, or make the content
regular in any way.
And I struggle a lot with are people gonna want to watch that? But if we did something, and that's what we've always said, is this is just for fun, this is for us, and if nobody watches us, then nobody watches us. I don't know what to say.
I don't know what.
I just feel like I'm over explaining everything.
Anyway, BookTube gave me you.
Yeah.
And it gave me a lot of you. And I'll forever be grateful.
Yeah, me too. I'm only crying because you're crying.
I know. I've cried when we made the decision.
We cried when we were talking about it. Yeah.
I cried, and then
yeah,
and then I was at a wedding yesterday. I didn't film it. I photographed a wedding yesterday, and they played Sweet Caroline.
Oh my gosh!
And I was like,
I almost cried when you sent me that. Sweet Caroline was one of our first ever bookish related events. Well, we've only been to 2 really, BookNet Fest and John Green, but we went and got Turtles All the Way Down signed by him,
and then
saw
Hank
him
Green
and Hank speak.
Played that song, and it sort of became like our song.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, BookTube has been so great. It's been like the best time.
Yeah.
The best time.
Yeah.
And I can't ever explain like how thankful I am that you've asked me to do this.
Mm-hmm.
And we talk all the time about how I love you so much and you're my best friend. And we talk about it on the channel, but like we talk about it way more on Boxer. Like you guys don't even know. I'm just so thankful for you, and I can't imagine not having you in my life and you not asking me to do BookTube, or I will always be thankful for BookTube, for you, and also for people that we've met along the way, because they've also helped us a lot and been so kind and so nice and just so much fun, and it just feels like a nice end.
Yeah.
You know, we hit 3 years, we went to BNF, and we've got a lot going on in our lives.
Mm-hmm.
And so it just feels like a good time to close, instead of forcing ourselves to keep doing something that's just gonna go downhill, or that we're not passionate about, or you know. And if we want to come back, then we'll come back.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically. But I mean, this is not like we're gonna take a break, because we've done that before.
Yeah, we've taken like a month.
Yeah, this is more like yeah, this is more like a bye until we
maybe never.
Yeah,
but also
yeah. But you know, it's open ended. It's like, will there be a sequel? Will there not be? Who knows?
Yeah, yeah. Right. It gave me the thing that I needed at its, and we'll still continue to hang out and be best friends.
Absolutely.
Cool. And it gave me also like a thing that like,
you want to hang out next weekend?
Yeah.
Okay. Can I come over Friday? You want to watch a movie?
That sounds great.
Okay. Well, and that's one thing we talked about too when I started work, was I didn't want to lose our friendship, because we talked every single day, and we don't now, because work and life, you know, it happens, and I was really worried about our friendship, and I didn't want to lose you.
And you haven't.
And I haven't. Mm-hmm. And that makes me really, really happy.
Good.
Yeah.
And now we're closing our thing.
It just feels
I don't
like,
lose you.
Yeah.
But I don't think we will.
No, I don't think so either. And it just feels like,
because we're more than a project.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You mean so much more to me than just the person I share a channel with.
Yes.
So much more. And our kids love hanging out and playing.
They
too,
do.
Which is great.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That makes me really happy. We need to do that soon too.
Okay. All right.
I love you.
I love you too.
Give me a hug. Thank you for asking me to do BookTube. Thanks for saying yes. Okay. I'm pretty good. I didn't really cry.
I'm shocked because you cried.
I cried at everything. But the thing is too, like, I don't know what it is, but when someone else is more emotional in person,
yeah,
it helps me like be the strong one. And I don't know why, because like, y'all, I cry all the time about everything. Yeah. You're the strong one.
Not today. All right, well.
It's hard though. Yeah.
It is.
Yeah. So we love you guys. Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching. When you play the game of tomes,
you read or you die.
You can still be our friends.
Yes.
Social media links in the description below.
And we hope you're reading a great book.
Bye. Bye.
I feel good though. Like I'm happy.
Yeah.
It's just a bittersweet thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But I'm excited to, see where we go and like what we do because.
Yeah. Well. Yeah. I still want to make things with you.
Yeah.
I mean,
you're so creative, and I feel like since being friends with you, it kind of, instead of like feeling like my ideas are dumb or something, you kind of, I feel like comfortable being like, what if we did this? It just makes me want to be more creative and
that's nice.
outgoing. And I bought 2 rompers because of you, and I love them.
Well, you always talk about how like
I love your style, but like I couldn't do that.
No. You always talk about how I've changed your life, but you changed my life. I don't know, I just feel like I'm a more complete person with you.
Yeah.
And I was missing something and you filled a hole that I didn't know I had.
That's so sweet because now I'm really gonna cry. Because I don't feel like I do anything, but you always are like, you're so open-minded and you're so encouraging and you're so like, you teach me to love myself, and that makes me.
You should love yourself because you're wonderful.
Now I'm really crying. I feel like more of an adult. And more like.
Yeah, I get that.
So much happier with who I am and like where I am in life and like with having you in my life. I feel like I've grown so much as a person.
Me too.
Because of you.
Yeah. Same.
Alright, well I really cried now, so.
Okay, I feel better.
I didn't cry about leaving BookTube, but when we talk about each other.
It's like down my neck.